Okay. Okay, so let's look at number 17. Number 17 says, you and your friend drive towards each other. The equation, and they give you this equation here. I'll put it up on the board so you guys can see it. So number 17, the equation is 50h equals 190.
Minus 45h.
190 minus what?
45h.
45h. Okay? Represents the number h of hours until you and your friend meet. They want to know when you will meet. Okay? So after h hours, you'll meet. So you're just basically solving this equation. So we talked about this the other day. Just want to make sure we're all on the same page here. True or false? 50h and 45h, are those like terms?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we put them together?
No, they're on
No,
opposite
they're on opposite
sides.
sides. So we get rid of, which one do I like to get rid of?
You like to get rid of the smaller one.
Otherwise, if you get rid of the bigger one, you definitely deal with negatives later. So we need to get rid of this negative 45h by adding 45h to each side. 45 and 50 is 95h equals 190 because the 45h's cancel. And then the last thing we do is divide by 95. And we get 2. So what does that mean h equals 2? What does h represent?
H represent the hours.
How long? In what? Minutes? Or what? In 2 hours. In 2 hours what?
They got to each other.
They'll meet, okay? You're walking towards each other. In 2 hours, you must be pretty far apart, okay? So in 2 hours, you will meet, okay? Nothing new on that one, okay? Nothing new on that. So let's look at, I'm going to take this off the screen here because that's the only story problem that we had, I think. When we get to number 19, and this assignment only goes to like 30 or so, so I'm only going to do about 5 or 6 more problems with you guys. Number 19, what's that?
I think it's 26.
No, I think it's 30 actually. I was looking at it right there, and yeah, it goes all the way to 30. So, well, it goes to 26, and then we, actually, it's not even that, because I skipped 27 and 28. So it goes to 26, then I do 2 more. Okay, so we look at number 21. 21, or is it 19? Did I do 19 or not? Yep, 19. How about we do 19? Number 19. Now, if you were looking at your screens, which I'm glad I don't want you to right now, they give you. Looking at, not licking them. Don't lick them either. Don't look at them or lick them. Okay? So if I give you something like this one's a little bit different. It says 3t plus 4. This is actually an easier question, but it's a little bit different. Equals 12 plus 3t. Okay. So we need to get, we got t's on each side. We get rid of the smaller one. But what's different about this? They're the same. So it really doesn't matter which one I get rid of. Okay? So I'm going to get rid of 3t. So I'm going to subtract 3t. Now we've been saying all along our goal is to get t by itself. What's up?
Already by itself now.
But couldn't you add, alright, so one side, since it's already, there's 2 on both sides, so 2 numbers. So couldn't you add one number to the other side to get 6t plus 12 equals 4?
How'd you
No,
get
because
16?
they're on opposite sides.
Yeah, if they're on the same side, you can put them together and make 6t. But if they're on opposite sides, the equal sign separates them into 2 sides.
Okay.
Okay? So if we do that, these cancel, so we're left with 4. But these also cancel. We didn't get t by itself.
Divide.
T's what?
Wow.
T's gone. And what does that say there?
4 equals 12.
You got a problem with that?
Yeah,
Why?
because 4 doesn't equal 12.
So where did we mess up? We did?
Didn't.
We didn't mess up. You know what the answer to this is?
T equals 12.
You know, T
T equals 3.
There's no solution. There is no answer. Because 4 never equals 12. 4 equals 4 and 12 equals 12. 4 doesn't equal 12. It never equals 12. Now I say, well, if I times it by 3, well, then they're doing something to it, okay? It's kind of like, when will you and I be the same age? Let's say that I'm 30 years older than you. It's off by a little bit. It's more like probably 35 years older than you. But let's say I'm 30 years older than you. Okay? I'm 30 years older than Maurer. Will we be the same age in 30 years?
No.
No.
He'll be my age, but God willing, what? I'll be 30 years older. Right. So when will we be the same age?
Never.
Never. Now don't say, well, what if you time travel or something like that? We're not doing that,
When you
okay?
inevitably die
Yeah.
at some
So-
age.
Okay, but even then though, you don't
You're still
say that
aging.
somebody is, you know, if you're dead, you don't say, oh, he's 48 years old, he's dead. You know, he's not, you stop saying what their age, you say how old they were when they died, okay? But we're never gonna be the same age.
Or what-
Now, I wanna make sure you understand. The difference here is we didn't get t by itself, we eliminated the t's, it's gone. Now, what if it would have said this? What if this would have been a 12 right here and a 12 right here?
That would be 1.
When is 12 equal to 12?
Always.
Always. You know what the solution is? Not just 1. 12 is always 12. So you know what you could plug in? anything. I'll use these kids' names. You guys might know who they are. You know who the family is. Cal and Max Bigelow. You guys know who the Bigelow kids are?
Yeah,
When will they be the same age?
never.
Always.
Always. Why?
They're twins.
They're twins. They'll always be the same age. Always, okay? A month from now, 5 years ago, three decades from now, they're always the same age. So if you get something that's never true, like 4 equals 12, that's never true. There's no solution. If you get something that's always true,
It's
then
always.
there's an infinite number of solutions. Everything works, okay? Now just be careful here. I mean, if I give you something like this right here, is h always equal to 2? No. Or if it was x. If x was always 2, this class would be very, very easy. If I say solve for x, you'd do what?
2, 2, 2.
You put 2 every time. Every assignment you get, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I'm done. This class would be so much easier if x was always equal to 2. Okay? But it's not. Okay? All right, so there's no solution on number 19. Let's look at number 21. Okay? And again, if you're sitting there going, well, what do I do next? You're done. There's no answer. You're looking for something that doesn't exist. There is no, not even 0. Okay? 0 is something. Nothing works. So 21, we have 2, h plus 1 equals something. What does it equal? 5h minus 7. Okay, let's solve this one. So how are we going to do that? Yes, sir.
2, it's 2 times h, 2 times 1.
Okay, distribute. Distribute the 2. 2 times h, like you said, 2h plus 2 times 1 is 2 equals 5h minus 7. Okay. Now, do you think this is going to be either no solution or infinite solutions, or is it going to be like one of the other problems?
Give me one of the problems.
The reason is, well, what do I do next? I have a 2h and I have a 5h.
Get rid
Yes.
of the 2a.
Right. And are we going to eliminate the h?
No.
You only eliminate the h if you have the same number of h's on each side. Here we had 3t and 3t, they're gone. Okay? So we're going to get one answer here. Okay? So we subtract 2h, subtract 2h.
3a.
So we have 2 equals 3h. Take away 7, then what?
You gotta add 7.
Add 7. 2 and 7's 9.
Divided by 3.
Divide by 3 and we get.
H equals.
Now, so how many answers are there?
1.
1, and it's 3. It's not infinite solutions or no solution. It'd have been no solution if you had like 3 equals 7, okay? It'd be infinite solutions if it said 3 equals 3. But this just says h is 3. There's one answer, and it's 3. There's only one answer there. Let's look at number 23. Okay, so we have 3, 4g plus 6 equals 3, 4g plus 6 equals 2, 6g plus 9. 2, 6g plus 9. Okay, how are we going to solve this thing?
You multiply 3 times 4.
Let's distribute. Multiply. 3 times 4 is 12g plus
16. No, that's 18.
18. 3 times 6 is 18. And then we distribute over here
12G,
12g
18.
plus 18. We distribute 2 on there.
Minus-
Then what?
Minus 12.
Let's minus 12g on each side.
0.
How about that? What do we end up with?
18.
18 equals.
18.
When is 18 equal to 18?
That's an answer.
Well, when is 18 equal to 18 though?
No,
Yes.
it's.
It always is. So what can I plug in for g? No, not nothing. Ever. That's always true. If it's never true, there's no solution. If it's always true, there's an infinite number. You know what I can plug in for g? Any number you want. Not just 18. You can plug in any number. There's an infinite number of solutions. Everything works. Just like, I don't care what time frame you're talking about, Cal and Max Bigelow are always going to be the same age. Doesn't matter what time you're talking about. Okay? There's an infinite number of solutions. Okay, 23. 2 more. 25. Okay, I'm going to throw this up on the screen here. See if you guys can see that. There's a mistake here, okay? They made a mistake. They purposely made a mistake. We need to find out what they did wrong. So if you can't see it in the back, here's what they did. 25 says, they might have,
Get that.
they have 5c minus 6
Get that.
equals what? 4 minus
4.
3c. Now the next step says 2c minus 6
Equals 4.
equals 4. Okay? How did they get that? What did they do to get from this step to to this step.
That's wrong.
Why? Why do you say it's wrong? I'm not saying you're right or wrong, but why do you say it's wrong?
Yeah.
What did they do?
They subtracted you're supposed to add.
Add
They
what?
add the 5C. No.
They added the 3C and the 5C.
Oh, wait.
Right, they were supposed to add 3C, and that should have been what?
Not happen because there's an equation side between them.
Right, well, what we're saying though is they should have added 3C, 5C should have turned into, what did they do?
8C, it should have been 8C.
They added 3C here and they
Minus.
minus it. Is that what you're supposed to do? Add on one side, subtract on the other?
No.
Whatever you do to one side, you gotta do to the other. So, what step was a mistake on? In the second step, you should have added 3C to the left side, not subtracted, okay? In the second step, you should have added 3C. So I'm gonna put down, so if you wanna jot this down,
I was on the right track.
that's the one you're gonna fill in, okay? Alright. Okay, that was 25, 26. Last one I'm gonna do with you guys, number 29. So don't worry about 27 or 28, they're not part of your assignment. 29, find the value of R. So we have 8, is it R or X? It's R? Yep. Oh, okay, this is interesting. They gotta find out what R is. Okay, 8, and they got two variables here, so 8, X plus 6. 6 or R? 6. 8, X plus 6 minus 10 plus R equals 3, X plus 12 plus 5X. Okay, we gotta find out what R is, okay? So, how are we gonna do this? This is a mess right now. I have no idea what the answer is. No idea. So what are we gonna do? Clean this up. Distribute the 8. 8 times X is 8X. Plus 8 times 6 is 48. Do we times that by 8?
No,
No.
Why?
because it's not in the parentheses.
Minus 10 plus R equals, okay,
And then distribute the 3. and
3
then
times X is 3X, plus, anybody know 3 times 12?
36.
36. And we don't times that by 3, because it's not in parentheses. Could I clean up the left side a little bit better?
Yeah.
What could I put together?
Now you can put the 3 back.
You can put the 5X and the 3X.
Okay, how about the left side first though?
10 plus R.
You can put can you put X in the R?
Now be careful, they gotta be the same letter.
Variables.
48 and 10.
No, not 10, careful. That's not 10.
And R.
What's in front of the 10?
Negative 10. So.
Okay, so we have 8X plus 38 plus R equals, could I clean up the right side?
Yeah.
What?
5X and 3X.
That's 8X
Plus
plus
36.
36. Okay, now what? What's up?
I can't see my
8
pencil in it.
minus 8 and minus 8.
Oh,
Minus 8 each side.
minus what? I'm being
8
picky.
each side.
What?
Eight
No,
X to each
8X,
side.
good. Minus 8X, minus 8X. So what are we left with on the left?
38 plus R
38 plus R.
equals.
Last step.
Minus
Minus
38.
And what's 36 minus 38?
Negative 2.
We done?
R equals negative 2.
Why are we done?
Because R is by itself.
R's by itself, okay?
Okay.
Good. So again, this is what I'm talking about. I'm good at calculating my head. I have no idea what the answer was there. That's why you gotta show your steps, guys. You gotta show your steps in order to, because these problems get more difficult, okay? All right, so you have the rest of the hour today to work on this, and I believe I'm gonna give you guys time to work on this on Thursday also. And then we're gonna start new material on Friday, okay?